Lynda Randle is a well-known gospel singer and songwriter who has inspired many people with her heartfelt singing and passionate performances. She was born on February 7, 1962 in Washington, D.C. Lynda Tate Randle grew up in a musical family, which helped her start her successful career. Her story of moving from a simple background to becoming a respected gospel music artist shows her ability, faith, and determination. Lynda grew up in a home that strongly believed in Christian values and traditions, which her parents taught her. Siblings learned the value of faith, hard work, and community. Music was an important part of their home, with hymns and gospel songs often being sung. Lynda showed her musical talent early on. She enjoyed singing in church and was inspired by how gospel music could bring hope and comfort to people. Growing up in the tough neighborhoods of Washington, D.C. had its difficulties, but it also helped her see life and faith from a different angle. Lynda often says that her early experiences helped shape who she is, a caring and genuine way of making her songs and sharing her faith. Even with the challenges she encountered, she stayed dedicated to her dreams, using her voice to share a message of love and hope. Lynda attended Liberty University in Lynchburg, Virginia, where she honed her musical talents and deepened her knowledge of ministry. While at Liberty, she felt a strong desire to use her talents to help others. After finishing, Lynda started a journey that would take her to the forefront of her field. In the 1990s, Lynda's career took off when she joined the Gaither Homecoming series, a well-known gospel music group led by Bill and Gloria Gaither. Her performances with the Gaither vocal band helped her gain popularity and introduced her to audiences all over the United States and beyond. Lynda's warm, rich voice and emotional singing quickly won her many fans, making her one of the most loved artists in gospel music. Lynda's solo business was very successful. She produced several albums that showed her range and deep spiritual connection to her music, while also working with the Gaithers. Take it one day at a time and stay protected, like a powerful force on the mountain. In the Arms of God has become a classic in gospel music, appealing to fans of all ages. Her talent for expressing deep emotions in her music made her special and helped her connect strongly with her audience. In addition to her singing success, Lynda Randle has supported unity and understanding in the Christian community. She has used her position to bring people from different cultures and races together, highlighting the need for love and inclusivity in her work. Her teaching has encouraged many people to accept diversity and strive for unity. Lynda's family has been important in her life. She is married to Michael Randle, who is a pastor and musician, and they have 2 daughters named Patience and Joy. Throughout her work, Lynda has received a lot of support and strength from her family, and she often talks about them. Lynda values balancing her roles as a wife, mother, and artist. She credits her family for helping her stay grounded and focused on her goals. Over the years, she has received many awards for her work in gospel music. She has performed at important events, worked with famous artists, and gained respect from her peers, all while remaining humble about her achievements. Lynda stays humble and dedicated to her faith and mission. Today, she continues to inspire and uplift people around the world with her work, music, and ministry. Her life and work show how faith, perseverance, and the power of music can change lives, both on stage and in her community. Lynda is committed to sharing hope and love through her singing, making her one of the most beloved artists in gospel music. Beneath her soulful voice and warm smile are experiences of great sadness. One of the biggest hurdles Lynda faced was losing her dear mother, who had always been her support, teacher, and source of strength. Lynda grew up in a close family in Washington, D.C., where faith was an important part of life. Her mother played a key role in teaching her children these values and encouraged Lynda's love for music, reminding her that her voice was a gift to honor God. When Lynda lost her mother, it felt like she lost a piece of herself. The grief was so deep that it often made her faith feel shaky in the days after her mother died, and she found it hard to cope. She tried to come to terms with her pain while holding on to the hope she had often sung about for years. Even though she kept performing songs like God on the Mountain and One Day at a Time, she struggled privately with why God let her experience such a big loss. As a well-known person in Christian music, she felt the pressure of being a source of strength and encouragement for others, even while she was grieving. Lynda found comfort in her family's support, especially from her husband Michael, who was her strong foundation and created a safe environment for her. Lynda found comfort in openly grieving her mother's passing, while her daughters' Patience and Joy reminded her of her mother's legacy of faith, strength, and love. They honored her memory by praying, sharing stories, and keeping family traditions alive. Lynda's friends and fellow artists, who had also faced similar losses, provided support and encouragement during this tough time. Bill and Gloria Gaither, as mentors, also played an important role in helping her through her grief. Friends reminded her that even in tough times, God's light can shine through. Lynda turned her pain into music, writing and singing songs about grief and the hope of being reunited with loved ones. By sharing her feelings, she connected deeply with her audience. Fans who had lost parents or gone through similar struggles found comfort in her honesty. Her concerts became places of healing, where people felt safe to cry and share their emotions. Hope was restored. A touching moment happened when Lynda performed "God Will Take Care of You." She openly shared how she struggled to trust God's plan after her mother passed away. As she sang, the room was filled with a deep sense of peace, as if her mother's spirit was there, reminding her of the truth her mother had shared throughout her life. Lynda understood that her mother's influence was present in her work, her family, and her faith. She found that telling her story helped keep that legacy alive. Grief helped Lynda Randle and others face their own pain and find healing. It also strengthened her belief in God's promise that His love stays strong even in times of loss. Today, Lynda sings with the same passion and dedication that has marked her career. Every note she sings and every word she speaks keeps her mother's memory alive. Her family continues to be her biggest joy and support as she shares her music and helps others. Losing her mother taught Lynda a deep lesson about love and strength. Very important lesson. Grief and grace often go together. By telling her story, she has become more than just a singer. She shows how strong the human spirit can be and highlights the importance of faith and family. I really value you watching and leaving a like and comment below. If you like the video, please do so. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.